In this lesson, I'll tell you about generating 2D blocks and 3D blocks with the help of generate section command. So right now here we have this 3D geometry, and in this geometry, let's start with creating a section plane. So I'll go to the section panel of Home tab and click on the section plane. Now click on a plane to start the section. And here we have the sectional plane. Now select it and move it inside using this gizmo. And here we have it. Now press escape to see it more clearly. Now let's say that we want to create the top plane, which is now section from this geometry, and we want to convert it into a 2D block. For that, we can select the section plane, then right click and go to this generate section option and select 2D and 3D block from this contextual menu. Alternatively, we can also click on this generate section block of section plane tab, which appears only when the section plane command is active. Now click on it and select this generate section block. Now this generate section or elevation window will pop up, and from this generate section window we can create the section block. So let's start with the first one. Here we have to select the section plane, which is already selected because we have already selected it, and using contextual menu we reach this window, so that's not required for now. And now here we have the second option of selecting whether we want a 2D section plane or a 3D. So let's select 2D for now, and let's select here include all objects to include everything which is in the drawing area for our sectioning. Now if you want to insert your drawing as a new block, then select this radio button, else select replace existing block. You can also export it as a DWG file or a new block file. So we are not going to do that for now. So we'll select insert as a new block and now click on create and click at any point and press enter thrice to accept the default value. Now the drawing has been generated on the XY plane or the top plane of the geometry. Let's repeat this process again with another section plane. So I'll erase this section plane, and again I'll go to this section plane and select a new plane for creating our own section. And here we have it. Now let's move it inside this geometry, and once again I'll select right click, go to generate section and select create 3D 2D blocks. Now in some cases you might see that your window will look like this. So in that case, click on this arrow to expand it. Now once again here we have all the details. We are not going to change it. Click on create, place it on the top view, press enter thrice to accept the default values. Now what if we want to generate a 3D section? For example, in this case we have this drawing. Well, let's make a 3D section with some other plane. So let's go to section plane, click on this plane, and now move this drawing a little bit inside using this plane. Now let's say that we want to generate this type of 3D geometry for our reference. For that, once again select the section plane, right click, generate section 2D 3D block, and in this case instead of selecting 2D 3D from this 2D 3D panel, select this 3D section and keep all the options as they are and click on create and click at any point, press enter thrice to accept the default value, and here we have the section plane. Now if you want to see what we created, then go to this top view and you'll be able to clearly see all the different views of the section which we created. Also, if you change your visual style to, let's say, 2D wireframe, then you'll be able to see it in different types as well. So here we have the same section view in different visual styles. So this was all about generating 2D and 3D blocks using generate section command. In the next lesson, I'll tell you about flat shot command, which is another method of creating 2D geometries from 3D in a very efficient way.